Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. You can do the same at the Grizzly Gentleman for some fantastic beard products that'll make your beard look and smell great. You can also go to TCG Player using the affiliate link below and shop there to help support the show. And last but absolutely not least, go to greyvikinggames.com with the link below to get those sweet arena codes. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena, and today we're playing a deck that I made myself. Gosh dang it, which means it's probably not as good as like CGB's decks, but I don't typically play Standard. Anyway, we're playing a Golgari control deck that aims to utilize GIsa and Tergrid to essentially take all of your things from you. I was going through the rares from the new set, and I went across GIsa, and I was like, well, GIsa cares about things dying. Tergrid is still in Standard. Let's do something with that. Now, I will say we had a lot more green in the main deck previously, but I had to cut things down. There's that, like, Witch's Brew or something, the 2-mana sacrifice Witherbloom card. But that, unfortunately, was like the last cut that I felt like I had to make. Maybe I could have it in here instead of Infernal Grasp, but I really just like the fact that Infernal Grasp just kills the thing. So anyway, 2 Bloodchief's Thirst, really nice scalable card, allows us to kill essentially anything we want. 3 Eyetwitch. Now, Eyetwitch is a great card to just sacrifice to your Demon's Disciple. And the point with this card essentially is it can just chump block things, or pester control players by hitting them for 1 in the air. And then it just allows us to have a little bit of extra oomph in the sideboard to actually have, you know, the fact that we're playing best of 1, and if you aren't playing a sideboard with learn or lessons in them, then you literally have fewer cards available than your opponent. 4 Acquisitions Expert. Now, I was considering cutting this card, and then I looked at my creature types. Cleric, 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 Wizard. God, whatever. But yeah, this can reasonably hit two options, which is quite nice. It's not bad. It can sometimes hit 3, but it's unlikely. But it can reasonably hit 2, and it does just discard the card. And when we have Tergrid out, that's not bad. Elderfang Disciple, yeah, they just discard a card, and it chump blocks. It's great. 2 Infernal Grasp, it kills creatures. You lose 2 life, but it kills creatures. 3 Demon's Disciple, it makes them sack things. We can obviously sack some of our smaller creatures so that we upgrade, essentially, and our opponent still loses something. We have 2 Inscription of Ruins. Now, this can force our opponent to discard 2, which is obviously great with Tergrid. It can force them to, or we can destroy mana value 3 or less creature, or we can return a creature with the mana value 2 or less, and we actually have cards that we are totally fine chumping with, and then getting back. Very helpful. 2 Soul Shatters, instant speed sacrifice. Not bad. It's also relatively easier to control what our opponent is sacrificing because it has that restriction of being the highest value. 1 Draugr Necromancer and 3 GIsa Glorious Resurrectors. Functionally the same card. The only reason that I have it like this is because with GIsa, you get the card for free, but it does have Decayed. With Draugr, you have to pay for it, but it doesn't have Decayed. So, right. I figure it's a little bit of a balance, but I did decide to still have more GIsas than otherwise. But yeah, you know, 4-mana 4/4s that do more things when your opponent's creatures die. Very helpful. Binding the Old Gods really ties the deck together by just letting us destroy whatever we need. If it's a Planeswalker, cool. This one actually, I forgot, this doesn't with the destruction. Yeah, it's not a good, whatever. This also gets a land, give our tiny dudes Death Touch, which is helpful. Professor Onyx lets us sack things. Magecraft is and the rest of the abilities are It really is just here for the sacrifice. And of course, Tergrid, we got the Lantern, forcing them to do annoying things. And of course, we have the Tergrid, a Menace 4/5, pretty nice, with upside. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back on what I just said, because I do actually believe that we want a little bit more sacrifice stuff. So we are going to get Deadly Brew. I don't remember what I called it, like Witch's Brew or something like that. But yeah, we're going to take this instead. And this card will just allow us to force cheaper sacrifices. And then, of course, like, if I sacrifice like these things, I can get a different permanent back, right? So that should be fun. And I'm not really going to go over the lesson sideboard. I feel like lessons have been in standard long enough that they're relatively easy to construct. But let's hop into some standard play. And for this, I will go into ranked. Also, the name, Grab and Take Terror Girls. It's GIsa and Tergrid, Tergrid and GIsa. That's legit the only thought that I had in naming the deck. I was like, sure, let's do dumb stuff like that. This hand is not bad. We get to go first, which is quite nice. We can actually play the Disciple into the Expert if we would like. Yeah, no, pretty decent hand. Got to who our opponent is on, obviously. Interesting. We'll get a little bit of information here with the Elderfang Disciple. And if we really need to, we can just play Demon's Disciple next turn. Get a little discard value. Our opponent really in the tank here. Blood on the Snow. So they might also be a sort of control deck. Prosperous Innkeeper. Slightly frightening, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. This is still a cleric? I'm going to attack. Cool. And we are going to go and just do this now. The thing, right, is that even if they play a creature that's more annoying to deal with, which they don't, I would then have to essentially, like, force them to sack this, and then get them to sack the other thing, so. So we could exile target creature or planeswalker. That's interesting. Okay. A part of me really wants to just play the Lantern, to be honest. There's no reason to play Binding of the Old Gods here, I don't think. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, the best method here. And honestly, I think I do just want to go Lantern. Yeah, we'll wait. Because they do have the ability to sack the treasure. Non-token, non-land permanent. Oh no, there's... I'm looking at her. Sure, so it's skeleton spawning. I assume they will discard or just lose 3. These don't come in tapped. No. They just lost 3. Oh, they do come in tapped. Why can't I... Oh, because it was beforehand. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. Do a lot of bit of this. Say no thanks. And we're going to smork. And here... They could sack the token, but then they can't, like, use the Necrotic Fume still. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and use Tergrid's Lantern here. Yep, that's fine. Next turn, I'll get a land, another Skeletal Swarming. That's actually a little unfortunate, to be honest. Let's go grab this, I suppose. Let's play this as it doesn't actually matter. Yeah. I got 2. I get to look at both of the cards. Another creature or treasure. Exile a creature. I'm gonna go with this. Then I will attack. Cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, we get to just annoy the crap out of them with our lantern. It's Lolth! Oh no! Lolth! Whatever will I do against Lolth?
Aren't I generous?
Fudge, Lolth, man. Oh my goodness, it's Lolth. How can I deal with Lolth? I was not afraid. Just take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand. If that world together. I don't even know what song I'm singing right now. Yeah, I'll attack. If they decide to block, I think it's technically better for me in the long run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cool. We can triple Tergrid's Lantern next turn. We're just gonna consume their stuff, essentially. Oh no! You're gonna make a skeleton. I'm gonna lantern you 3. No, it's Blood in the Snow. Blood in the Snow makes this more difficult for sure. Although they do only have 4 mana. 4. Oh wait, never mind. This is snow mana. If they have Blood in the Snow, they should cast it. Yeah. Because now they get 2 of these and 2 of these. Oh well, Q. You get a good top deck. I get a good top deck. Q. We do this on my turn, just so that they don't get triggers there. I assume they're going to get rid of that. Yep. I take 4 here, but again, like, I'm still going to be slowly whittling them down. And of course, at any point, I can draw, you know, something. This helps for sure. I'm gonna do this first. I don't know if it'll matter. Although no, I should have done it second. Because they might choose to discard the card. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I assume they'll sack the treasure. Or they'll draw more cards, sure. I guess it gets tokens. I don't have a thing in the main deck. I did consider the 3 mana -5/-5 or tokens get -2/-2. But then I decided against it. Force my opponent to discard another card here. Inscription would be great. Professor Onyx would be not terrible. I think Tergrid, honestly, is probably one of the stronger cards I can grab. This obviously cannot block these. So we are on a clock. Don't get me wrong, like, we die in 3 turns. And if they keep drawing cards that draw them more cards, I'm off. Are you serious? It's the...
Aren't I the generous one?
This sucks. Darn, I think I've lost. Man, the double Deadly Dispute really destroyed me. They were able to just get too many resources. I'm just gonna concede. Damn, that sucks, man. That sucks. No, we'll make this one of the like a live video, a living video. And what that means is I'm going to pause and I'm going to make a couple of adjustments to the deck. See if that helps at all. So I decided to cut down on, I cut one Professor Onyx and one Eyetwitch for, 2 Blood in the Snow. And I figure if I am being a control deck, I do need ways of just completely wiping the board. We're going second, but this is still a fine hand. Turn 2, turn 3 type stuff. This art is so good. Wait, did my opponent mulligan once? I did not pay attention. Oh, they did. Oh, cool. Interesting. What do you have to do? Draw a card, transform. Activate only once each turn. I'm just gonna kill it. Literally because I can. And I'm totally fine playing Woodland Chasm on turn 3. Because I do kind of plan on... Oh, wow. I was gonna say, because I do kind of just plan on playing Acquisitions Expert that turn anyway. Sack a creature to exile a thing. I mean, we're gonna try and see what our opponent's working with here. No! I did consider the meat hook as well. I'm just gonna force my opponent to discard 2 cards here. Choose 1. Opponent discards 2 cards. Have fun. Are they playing a similar deck? Because it seems like they are. Let's go ahead and just do this, I suppose. Even if it's an instant, like, I'm getting it out of their hand. Cool. Goodbye. I mean, a lot of the cards that they're discarding are cards that I considered. So I can cast Tergrid. Then I'll be relying on... my opponent, like, playing things and then me having sacrifice cards. So I think I'm, once again, going to play the Lantern. This will get rid of their meat hook. They'll probably just take the life for a little bit. They could remove the meat hook, because I don't think it's going to help them all that much. Alright, sure. They can't currently activate Faceless Haven, and I also don't care if they do. They still need another land for their Hive. Their Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Okay. Sure. Yep. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. For sure. I mean, at this point... I love these gods, just because they can do stuff like this. I assume there's going to lose 3 life. I will not attack here, because I can double block. Though I might... Well, if my opponent didn't play that land, I might not have double blocked. Oof. Untap. Boof. You could have sacked the meat hook. That would have been fine. That feels like it might need a little bit more card draw. Play another game before we figure out if we need more card draw. We probably do. I just don't know what it would be. Goodness me. All right, we got Eyetwitch, we got Tergrid, we got Soul Shatter, we got Binding. It's a decent hand. Hello. Hello. There we go. Oh, we got a secondary Tergrid. You'll love to see it. More Golgari, I guess. Okay, it's Jund. Very nice. Let's go ahead and smoke. Let's go ahead and clear the board. Nope. SM Orc. Interesting. They are being very slow about it. I can. What I love is I can shatter at instant speed, play Tergrid's Lantern into Tergrid, which is just great. If I draw, oh, that's unfortunate for you. Crap. Whatever. Ah, hey, look at that. I also get to learn. I think I want to learn here. I do want to attack first. That makes the most sense. Got to get that damage through. Now, I'm not getting a lot of value out of their sack, but and pretty sure I need environmental sciences. That's why I took multiple of them. I figured there were going to be some situations in which I'd need it. Oh no, it's a Binding of the Old Gods. Too bad I have a Binding of the Old Gods. No land for you. Land only for me. Comes in tapped anyway. Just for 5. I did not play a land this turn, so I can do this. Grab a swamp. Play this. Play Tergrid's Lantern. Or would I rather play GIsa? I think I would rather play GIsa because I'm more okay with GIsa just dying. Like, if she dies here, that's fine. Next turn is Tergrid into Elderfang. Hopefully they don't have another instant speed removal, but they... Oh, this isn't fair. It's not fair. There was time now. Tough to even number of lands you control. I mean, I always have access to Professor Onyx, so I'm just gonna do this while the coast is clear. Come on, discard a permanent. I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dog dare you. Say what one more time? What? Oh no. I don't remember the rest of that song. It's a 50 Cent joint? Every time I come around, they're like, oh no. I'll take 6. I can take 6 here pretty easily. But I want to steal the Ashaya. Sometimes you just have to make the better play.
Witherbloom is just well darn. Looks like you.
Wizards, can you fix that? Your planeswalkers shouldn't interrupt themselves. I understand that you have triggers where when they enter the battlefield, they say a thing. When they die, they say a thing. When they use an ability, they say a thing. Sure, cool, I understand. At the same time, stop it. Get some help. Wow.
Let's go digging.
I'm just playing the Lantern, dude. The Lantern is just so good. Hopefully my opponent does not have any removal for my Elderfang. Uh-oh. It appears that they do. Alright, well, my Onyx is dead. Yep. Now would be a fantastic time for a Blood in the Snow. Would be a great time for Blood in the Snow. I mean, there's no way they let Onyx live. You know. I mean, I'll take another Onyx.
If anyone needs me, don't.
I have nothing. I'm just gonna show them that I have nothing. I don't care. I want to force them to either lose life or sack one of their creatures. Cool. 4, 8. So I need 2 more lands before I can do it multiple times. Is there any way to gain life? Oh, Q. Oh, God. Are you serious? Can I top deck anything good? Thank you. I appreciate that. Destroy all creatures. Well, thank you very much for my Onyx, I think. Yes, Onyx. Onyx makes the most sense.
The essence of life is inseparable from the essence of death.
This is a pretty good card.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful. Ugh.
Okay, it doesn't have haste. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So. Turn type creature. This is 2 or less. Right. So I can kill this. Can't kill her, though. So I think I'm gonna plus. I'm going to take the... What are your pluses? But any number of lands doesn't matter. Reveal the top 4 cards, put all land revealed away, the rest in the graveyard. I don't care all that much, man. Oh, man. I think I have to take the Blood in the Snow here. And then I might as well kick this. Do this. Do this. I'll still do this because it's funny. I will get my Eyetwitch back. I will kill this. Thank you very much. And I will pass the turn. I guess my opponent's never going to have a card in their hand.
We will help you find
Oh.
every seed
Interesting.
contains great potential.
Very interesting. Sure. An opponent chooses one of them, return that card to your hand, return the other to the battlefield under your control against haste. I mean, I have a chump blocker. That one in your hand. I assume they have removal. No, they don't. Cool. Oh no, you attacked me. I'll block. Now we can learn here. I can get the big lesson. I can get the good old-fashioned Mascot Exhibition. Yeah, I think it's just the best choice here. Cool. Platinum tier 3. The deck that I made myself. Let's play another one. You know, why not? YOLO, as the kids say. I get to go first. I have 2 discard. Yeah. J-Dubs 31. Hello, J-Dubs 31. Might be playing dragons. I'm pretty sure Izzet Dragons is a thing. I'm gonna force you to discard a card. Next turn, fun fact. I'm gonna force you to discard a card. Turn after that, fun fact. I'm gonna force you to sacrifice your biggest thing. After that, though, I'm boned. Interesting. I don't really know why I did this pre... I mean, you got to choose the cards that I would see. But okay. Okay. I can Soul Shatter at instant to speed. What is this? When you cast your next instant spell... Oh, you... I'm relatively certain this is the extra turns deck. I don't even remember who made that. But I do remember seeing it. Either on YouTube or on Aether Hub. All I remember is that this card is played. And I'm fairly certain this one was too. My opponent not even playing the cool versions of these. Alright. Ramping up, trying to get better card selection. Yeah, I mean, Prismari Command was a 4 in the deck. I think this was the Izzet Turns deck that I saw. Not even playing dragons. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Have you no shame, sir? Also, it's not fair. Home field advantage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can Hive Tyrant next turn. Interesting. My apologies. My mail sound is very loud, apparently. Yeah, I mean, they tap down. We're gonna hit him for 4. Let's go and exile this. And we have access to Onyx next turn, which is not terrible. We also have Blood on the Snow, which is pretty sick. Onyx is probably going to get counterspelled. Do I care necessarily? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. The only way I'll care is if it's Draugr Disruption. I'll care then. They didn't?
Under my tutelage,
Well, how do you do?
even you can master death.
I'll take this, thank you. How much does it cost to activate? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Essentially 6. I will not attack. Okay, my opponent has a lot of mana. Let's see if they have an Epiphany. I have to get the snooze button ready, you know. I gotta get the snooze button ready. Okay. Not currently Epiphany. You'd love to see not Epiphany. Okay. Cool, you get to play a land. They can still activate Hull, but I doubt they will. I've been through more of my deck. No, they've been through more, sorry. My mind switched those numbers around. I was like, how have I seen 4 more cards than they have? Although, I guess the fact that they've only seen 4 more cards than me is pretty impressive. Yeah.
Let's go digging.
What are you gonna do? You gotta do what you gotta do. What can I say? I was gonna say I'm annoyed that When you tap 4 cards in your library, you may reveal an instant sorceries from among them, put into your hand, put the rest in the bottom in a random order. But why not just cast this? I wish my opponent had something to sacrifice. So, I don't know if chip damage is going to matter. So I think I'm just going to save it. I guess my goal at this point is just to ultimate Professor Onyx, I suppose. I mean, my opponent is just digging through their deck, trying to get to an Alrund's Epiphany. Did you get there? Do you have a copy spell in your hand as well? Do I need to queue up the Boar Snore? The Sleeping Hedron? Because your deck is boring? Well, that's fine. Go ahead. They're still digging. They're like, come on! How come I don't have my extra turn effects, Mom? I don't have my extra turn effects. I can't beat this dude. Come on. I net deck this from a popular streamer. Yeah, I don't care about this at all. First things first, I'm doing this. Show me a Tergrid. I'll take this. I'm gonna do this though.
There has to be an answer here.
Drain them a little. Drain them a little. Counter it. Do it. I have more ways to destroy this thing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Come on. Do it. Do it. Go ahead. Do it. Come on. Do it. Go ahead. Do it. I want you to do it. I need you to do it. I'm begging you to do it, coward. Let's go get Acquisitions Expert. Let's go ahead and cast Acquisitions Expert. Come on, do it. Didn't even do it. Coward. What a coward. You have to show me 2 cards, and I get to just yeet one of them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Show me the cards. Show me the cards. Come on. Here's your next blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm just going to yeet this to make it slightly more expensive, and you can't use it multiple times. But Theorix, you didn't actually get any value there. I did, though. I did, though. I did, though. My opponent has been through nearly half of their deck. Do I want to play this? Not really. No, I don't. Not. Maybe I should have. I should have. Oh, my opponents might be finally casting something here? Wow. Who would have thought? After all this time, you're going to hurt my Onyx. It's just rude.
Goes on your permanent record.
So rude. I mean, I get it, though. Dude, look at all the different treasures. Yeah, I mean, it's super understandable. Like, there's no way they'd let me untap with that. Why not use this? Why not use this? Like, why not use these earlier? I just do not... I don't understand. Okay, sure. So now you don't get the double... I don't understand. I don't get it. And now they're using, like, all their mana. So I'll be able to see, like, what they have. Not a great card, honestly. Wow. I know about a pretty bad counterspell in your hand. Cool. I got them nothing. I mean, for what it's worth, they are getting very unlucky here. Maybe they forgot to put them into the deck. Who knows? Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. I mean, we're plussing. I mean, I'm just getting card advantage here. Oh, Tergrid. Oh. Oh yeah, we take Tergrid here.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
I mean, those are both not lands. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I can't actually do that, which is unfortunate. I'll play the Lantern. What can I say? I like the Lantern. The Lantern do just be swinging on fools. Let's go ahead and... I guess we can just cast this. It'll get countered. I guess there's not really harm in doing this now. That's what I thought. And let's just force them to counter it. Oh, also, I get a free drain. That's nice. Now, I recognize that I absolutely could have dealt a lot more damage to my opponent. Probably about 4-ish more damage to my opponent throughout this game. But the thing is, if Professor Onyx ultimates, my opponent is just dead. Why would you... I mean, okay, I guess. But, like, you didn't need to play that land, and then you have that... My opponent's getting boned, apparently. At this point, I can't... Wow. You know what? I was talking mad smack. I feel bad for my opponent. They went through... essentially, like... I think they saw more than half of their deck by that point. I mean, I feel bad. Like, at that point, they just got screwed by RNG. But that's why I play best of 3. Yes. Best of 3 is better. It's like just better, man. But Theorix, then my opponent can bring in sideboard cards and counter what I can play. Yeah, and bring in your own sideboard cards and make your opponent's life hell. It's fun. Best of 3 is so fun. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to thank my wonderful patrons. Gosh, that's like the first time in a while I've said that. If you'd like to join them and support the show, links in the description. Yeah, until next time, I will be one.